Hello Figgy Fiends and Collectors, this is me, Daniel East 1000, back again with another rumour report. Today we're going to be talking about some 6-inch black series and a little bit of, not so much rumblings, but just some speculation as to what we might see on Monday. We'll get into it when we get into it. First and foremost, the bread and butter for me, of which is what I've been really focusing my collecting on. 6-inch black series. Yes, we have 4 more potential entries coming in. These are rumoured to be coming out towards the start of next year, which is good because that gives us some time to save and plan and work through the backlog of the many things that are looking to be coming in the coming months. These specific 6-inch black series figures are from supposedly the Clone Wars. They've all got code names by the looks of things and have been taken from a UPC machine or through the Walmart app. YakFace has reported on this, and that's where I've got my foundings from. Again, take this with a pinch of salt. Until we actually see pictures of the figures, then that's when we'll actually believe it. But from what we're seeing here, it's looking very, very promising, at least for Clone Wars collectors. Some may say these figures are a little bit late to the party, given that if it is coming out next year, they'll be roughly about a year late. At least we've kind of got a sense of knowledge that we may be getting them. So swings and roundabouts. This rumour also supposedly hints that there may be a price increase for figures, but it's always a thing that's going to happen, and I don't think it's going to strain the bank too much. It might add a couple of pounds at least. It's not entirely sure just yet. Nonetheless, let's get into the actual figures. First and foremost, we've got what's been dubbed as the Ahsoka Loyalist Trooper. So I think from my leak video here, we can kind of debunk the whole clone trooper. That's probably a different clone trooper. I think it's actually been confirmed it's a different clone trooper. It's the clone trooper lieutenant, so I was wrong in that video, my apologies. We'll do a little fix and amendment there. So we are actually, in fact, by the sounds of things, getting the Ahsoka 501st in this wave, of which I'm super stoked about. This is one that I've been saying for the longest time we need to get, and I think by the sounds of it, we are going to be getting it. So that's something to look forward to. Not only that, but we are apparently also getting a Clone Wars Ahsoka, at least from season 7 by the sounds of things. Again, another figure that people have been wanting, and it's nice to see that we'll most likely be getting that. The next two for me are extremely interesting and extremely exciting. First and foremost, we've got what's been dubbed as Mould of Trooper, of which we can assume is a Darth Maul decoed Mandalorian, or it could be, I really hope it is, especially if it came with the vast amount of accessories you could include it with. Gar Saxon. I really hope it's Gar Saxon because his armour is the coolest. And finally, although there will probably be more in this wave and assortment, but it's just not been announced yet, this figure is being dubbed as Night Owl. It's safe to assume will probably be Bo-Katan, just because her helmet has that owl design on it, and that for me is super exciting, particularly as a lot of rumours are starting to indicate she's probably going to make a cameo appearance in The Mandalorian Season 2. Again, that's a big rumour and should be taken with a grain of salt, similarly to the fact that people are claiming that Ahsoka and Rex are going to appear in it. But at the same time, it's very difficult to try and suppress one's excitement at the thought of that. So that's 4 figures that are looking relatively likely to be coming in the Black Series collection. And I, for one, am super excited if this is true. Particularly while I have been super excited about the 501st Clone Trooper with the Ahsoka markings, hearing about the Mould of Trooper, that's kind of pushed that one out of the way a little bit, and I just really hope it's Gar Saxon, to be perfectly honest, because that would be, again, just lots and lots of stuff for 6-inch Black Series, and I for one do feel a little bit spoilt again compared to what vintage collection collectors have been really getting revealed and leaked. With this being said though, Monday is the day to mark on your calendars, as Hasbro or HasLab are going to be doing one of their super fantastic live streams again, and apparently they've got some reveals for vintage collection, which is good. I'm really pleased that vintage collection collectors are getting stuff, you know, revealed finally. There's a whole host of rumours and speculation. I'll put some lists up here, just to give you a bit of a potential whet of the appetite. A lot of people are suspecting it's going to be a 334-inch Cad Bane, and we also do know that potentially a 6-inch Cad Bane's coming as well. I'm a big Cad Bane nut, and if they do release Cad Bane on 334-inch vintage collection card, I'm on that completely. I just really hope that Hasbro have listened to vintage collection collectors, particularly with the Back the Vintage Collection Change.org fan campaign that has been going on. Only time will tell with that though, and again, Monday's one to be keeping your eyes peeled on social media with all the leaks and reveals. So, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What are you expecting to be revealed on Monday? I'm really interested and, of course, really looking forward to it. So, this is me, Daniel East 1000, signing out, and thank you very much for watching.